What's going on, everybody, and welcome to SILT episode 6. I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. Man, I don't know about everybody else, but I get about 10 friend requests a week from random accounts on Snapchat, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. If you do add them back, they send you a few dirty pictures or videos and ultimately try to get you to subscribe to their OnlyFans. Personally, I just enjoy the free show and move on with life because, to me, obviously, it's an automated script. But to the not so technically inclined, bot marketing has tricked many, and for shady businesses has been a roaring sensation. Some of these bots are getting smarter by the day, especially with innovations like ChatGPT, where these bots are learning to have real human conversation. If you haven't already checked out episode 3, where me and my uncle talked a little bit about it, definitely go back and give that a listen. But it seems they're starting to make a real problem, not only with OnlyFans accounts, but in the political arena as well. It's estimated that at least 20% of all online conversations are bots pushing somebody's agenda. In 2016, it was estimated that there were over 50,000 Russian bots pushing for Donald Trump's election. And let it be said, there was no collusion. Russia knew it would bring chaos and division, and that's exactly what it did. But at one point, there was concern that up to 60% of current Twitter users were bot accounts. I mean, does everybody hear these numbers? This is pretty fucking ridiculous. I know everybody sees them in the comments sections pushing Forex trading and OnlyFans and whatever, but the better ones are much more intelligent and a hell of a lot more subtle. I look on Instagram Reels, and half the viral posts say the name Ali Lottie with the words "I'm on Instagram" across the top third of the video. It's very subtle, but if you look into it, it's all a bot marketing scheme for her OnlyFans account. You see the name and say, "Who the hell is Ali Lottie?" You look her up on Instagram and see her tits all over a page with an OnlyFans link. There's thousands of bot Instagram accounts whose sole purpose is to post viral posts with her info at the top, and she pays them to do it. And some of these OnlyFans accounts are bringing in a shit ton of money. I mean, it makes sense why they're using all these weird, crazy tactics to try to bring in the people. I can't help but think, who the hell is paying these subscriptions? Because unless my friends are lying to me, I don't know a single person that's paying for it. It seems to be old folks falling for these bot schemes and extremely desperate dudes. I read this one story where a guy, of course from Florida, killed his mother, father, and brother after they figured out he spent $200,000 on a Bulgarian cam girl. Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with people? There's so many mental issues that come from this on both the content creator and the viewer side, but again, I'm not going to get deep into the weeds, but for the people considering creating an OnlyFans account, just take a quick listen to these facts real quick. The top 1% of OnlyFans creators bring in 33% of all revenue. The top 10% of OnlyFans creators bring in 75% of all revenue. The average income is a measly $150 a month before OnlyFans takes their cut. So why don't you do yourself a favor, save your dignity, and just go sell your blood plasma? But enough with the OnlyFans and back to the issues with bots and social media marketing tactics. Some bots have really well-intentioned purposes, like customer service inquiries and anti-terrorism. But again, with all technology, there's this double-edged sword, where the problems you seem to solve creates another one in itself. I've seen pages whose sole purpose is to recruit terrorism groups, cartels, and lately I've been seeing pages trying to push to join the military. Now, I'm not sure if it's actual bots running these pages or helping to support these specific campaigns, but the marketing is shady either way and highly impressionable on young people. For cartels, they'll have pages showing all these guns, drugs, and money. With the military, you'll see all these girls in military clothes talking about getting fucked by a bunch of dudes on base, trying to get desperate young dudes to join. I don't know, it's all really fucking weird. I even saw one with the military where you get a free Call of Duty skin when you join. You get a fucking Call of Duty skin for joining the military. For those of you that don't know, that's an in-game add-on for a video game to make your character in the video game look cool, in return for joining the military. So, next time you're on social media, keep in mind all these marketing tactics and do your best not to let them influence you. Thanks for listening to SILT Episode 6, and I'm extremely happy to announce we are finally on Apple, Spotify, and all major podcast platforms, as well as YouTube. So make sure to give the podcast a follow and review on whichever one you like to use. All right, later.